Okay, testing. Can you guys hear me now? Test, 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 test. Can you hear me? All right. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, so in the chat, we have number one person this morning, drum roll, Michelle. Then we got Vintage Style by Joe. Good morning, beautiful. And Miss Diana Nanita. Good morning, sweet lady. And Miss Amanda and Miss Lily. How are you guys doing today? Today is Sunday, and it is June 29th at 10 a.m. if you're watching on the replay. So, I have a little bit of different way of setting up for today. Yes, you guys are still seeing the same normal view of me here. But instead of moving my sewing machine off the table and doing it all right here, I kind of set it all up over here on my side table and angled the cameras over this way. So, unfortunately, the me camera, you guys are going to be looking at me from the side view a little bit. So, I hope this works out good because this way here, it keeps me from having to take my machine off, unplug it, get everything all moved around and sorted out over here, putting my machine on the floor. So, I really don't have any other place good to move it to. Hey, Agnes. Good morning, beautiful. And Amanda says, listening while cleaning up sewing studio. Not a problem. Diana says, tired, went to church convention yesterday. Oh, wow. Okay, so let me know what you guys think of this. How does this? Because I'm like, this right here, it allows my other camera to get a really good overhead view without blocking my view. And I mean, it just means that now you guys are going to be looking at me from the side view a little bit. But I'm hoping you guys don't mind too much. So let me know how you guys like this way right here. I'm like, you guys are going to be mainly here to listen to me and see what I'm doing down here. So, awesome sauce. Michelle says he loves that view. Good, good, good. Because I'm like, it's a pain in the butt every Saturday night to try and take my machine and everything off the table, off of my desk, set it all down here on my floor for a Sunday live 1 hour stream, and then afterwards I gotta put it all back up here and hook it all back up. Kind of pain in the booty. Just a little bit. Andrea says, howdy friends, I'm here but cannot chat. I'm putting on borders. No worries, you just listen and have a good time. And everybody, yes, Andrea, everybody, hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Andrea, for the reminder. Now we do have our Family Feud cards. You know I can't have a Sunday live stream without my Family Feud cards. And we actually only have a little stack left. So, and then we'll be through the entire box. I seen that. Good morning, Regina and Miss Kathy Klein. How are you beautiful ladies doing? And Miss Laura Sup. Good morning, good morning. Now stay tuned. I will be releasing a recorded video this evening. It'll be like later afternoon, early evening. I'm thinking anywhere between 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be releasing that video. I say around that time because of the fact I still got to record it. For our bi-weekly update of and stuff that's coming up and everything like that. All the exciting stuff in my life. Not that my life gets a whole lot of excitement, but you just never know. So I got my little thimble on. This is one I got that came with some other items. I don't remember even what it was now at this point. But today we are going to be rocking some needles. If I can get the system back down. Because, you know, I was doing this before the live stream. Because I was all the way over here still. So I got all this done up before the live stream. To get a little couple of seconds of a practice in. And all of a sudden, once the camera is on, then my fingers seem to forget what it was that I was supposed to be doing. Now, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I am hand quilting, I like to have a, oops, skip it. Whoa, how did that happen? What the world? Okay, somehow or another, I just got completely tangled up over here. Y'all about to be seeing me thread a needle on camera. Because somehow or another, my thread just got completely tangled up in the springs from my mount over here. Unlike what the poopykins. Hello, Miss Linda. How are you doing? Come on. Yay! I did it. I did it. I did it. Woohoo! How is our Miss Linda today? I know what the problem is. I probably made my thread way too long. So because of that, it's just getting stuck up onto everything. But it is what it is. I'm not cutting it any shorter right now. We're just gonna do some rocking and a rolling. Or technically rocking and a stitching. Hey, Maritza. Good morning, beautiful. I love seeing all these faces in here today. Technically names, but still, to me, faces. I love seeing all my peeps. If the camera is too close, then let me know. I'm just like busy trying out different things. I'm thinking about adding a third camera. So that way that I could have one over here on my side table for whenever I'm ironing or pressing or doing whatever I'm doing over here. And then have another one over here looking down at my sewing machine so I don't have to keep moving this one. But it's just a thought right now because I would have to figure out a whole new system for in here setting up. Because I don't really have another place for another mount. Let's see. Better today I had to work on the in the sunny skies of Florida and got a bad sunburn. Going to piece some blogs while I listen. How are all the furry babies? They are doing absolutely amazing, Miss Linda. Luna Bell, she is so funny. Oh my gosh, she is so funny and she's so smart. I cannot get over how smart she is. She is, okay, so they just turned 6 months old on Friday or Saturday, whatever the 27th was. So today's Sunday, the 29th. So yeah, Friday, they just turned 6 months old. I cannot believe my babies are now 6 months old. And it's just absolutely crazy to me. But Luna Bell acts like if she's like 2 or 3 years old. She acts like an adult. She don't act like the other two like a wild crazy puppies. She's actually matured a lot faster than what the other two did. Which is so funny. And it's crazy to believe that they all came from the same litter. They all look so different from each other and all have so much different personalities. Come on, Needle. Quit being a little stinker butt. Good morning, Miss Judy. How you doing? Good morning, my baby Gemma. I loved your little video. You were getting so big. Let's see. 6 months already? Yes, girl. Does not feel like if I've had them that long. I'm like, y'all getting so big on me. And it's so funny because now whenever I let Sophie outside to go potty. Because what we do is we put her on her leash, and then we try and hook her up to the railing on the porch, which is concreted into the porch. We hook her up to that, and then, which she can't go far at all, just like a little circle right there in the front yard. So she goes out there, goes potty, and then she comes back up on the porch when she's done. Sophie is my like 11 or 12-year-old geriatric pit bull. So when she's done, she goes out there, she comes back up on the porch. Luna, when I take Sophie outside, Luna will stand up in her pen, looking out the front door, the window of the front door, and will bark whenever Sophie is on the porch to let us know Sophie's ready to come back inside. She has taken over the security role. And it's so funny. But what I don't understand, because Sophie is so good with Luna and with Chewy. But what I don't understand is she's like snaps at Pitsy a lot. And I don't understand why. I kind of think maybe it's because Pitsy is so hyperactive. Like wild and crazy. And it's just too much for Sophie. It's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, Sophie is such a pretty girl. She is a blue-nosed brindle pit bull, full-blooded, and she is such a go baby. I love my girl. I rescued her when she was 2 years old. I call it rescuing, but because otherwise she would have wound up in a pound. And yeah, security puppy. I know this is a sewing and quilting channel, but I do a lot of talk. So if you're new and listening, I do a lot of talking about my animals. I love my babies. Those are my babies since my children have all grown up. Not even just since my kids have all grown up, but my animals have always been like my children. They all get spoiled just the same way. Oh, awesome sauce, Andrea. Oh, Andrea, I just shipped out your package yesterday. Mailman picked it up yesterday. So Andrea goes, I am getting ready to promote your binding spools. Where do you want me to direct people to? Etsy or email you? I will message you my Square website after my live stream. Let me make myself a post-it note so I can remember. I will message you my website because I'm getting ready to make that live for everybody. I'm going to be working on the finishing touches of that today. Message Andrea. Website. Yeah, because that way there is something I already use. Is through the same way that I send out my invoices through the same program, but it's my actual store on there that I did not know I got when I signed up for my Square device to take credit card payments. Didn't realize that until Amanda told me. I was like, oh my gosh. Turns out anything and everything I've ever sold on there, it created a listing for that item. All I gotta do is go through and add pictures to everything. Good morning, Miss Rita. So I'm working on getting all my pictures added to it all. So I'm hoping to have, so that will be live later tonight and listed in my update video as well. So my binding spools, any 3D prints, any beeswax stuff, because I'm going to be shutting down my Etsy shop. Etsy has gotten now to the point where I cannot post any of my beeswax stuff. I cannot, a lot of the 3D prints they are cutting back on allowing us to sell on there. And I'm like, you know, just too much ridiculous stuff, and I'm not getting enough traffic because I refuse to pay for advertisement. I'm like, I'm not paying you all that money for advertisement whenever you're already getting fees for me listing, fees for my sales, fees for processing payments, all this other nonsense. I'm like, I'm not doing it. You're not getting any more money from me. Let's see, I had 2 spools loaded with 1.5-inch border fabric and 1 large spool loaded with 2.5-inch border fabric. I am getting ready to make a mitered border on this quilt. Awesome! Girl, I cannot wait to see that video. Make sure you tag me on it. I cannot wait to see that video. That is going to be so cool. I've always wanted to do a mitered border. I just never knew how. So if you're doing a video on that, that'd be really awesome. Never pay Etsy advertising. Rip off. They charge minimum $1 a day. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? No, thank you. It's like for a split second I thought about it. I know you will. Good morning, Miss Joyce JK. How you doing, beautiful? So happy to see everybody in here this morning. This is so cool. I had no idea their fees are so much. Yeah, Laura, they're like insane. Like I had to time when I priced my stuff on there, I had to calculate in the fact that I'm going to lose out like at least $2 for every listing. I started off with selling my scrunchies on there, and the scrunchies I was charging like $5. Well, by the time you calculate the fabric, the elastic, the time sewing, and then the shipping plus their fees, $5 for the item, I'm in the negative. My first sell on there was a scrunchie, and I wound up being in the negative at $2 or $2.50, whatever it was, because it's like $4 something to ship it, plus $2 for their fees. So I'm in a negative before I even calculate my time or my material. It'd be more like a slideshow. I am on a deadline, so I just taking pictures on each step, and I'll put it together as I have time. Awesome! That would still be really cool. The charges Etsy does, you end up paying any extra you might make to their fees. Yes. I did the Etsy advertising for 3 months. Terrible, and I have no more business than before. Oh, wow. Good morning, Miss Brenda. How you doing? Per listing, 20 cents to list. Then 6.7% fee for something selling along with all the other fees. Not worth it. No, definitely not. And I've not gotten any sales on there in forever. So anything I have listed on my Etsy shop right now, it's just costing me money and not even selling. And they removed my beeswax products. Told me I was violating their thing by using animal product. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, it's wax. It's not like if I'm selling the bees. Absolutely and crazy. I'm like, I am not harming any bees by collecting wax. Okay, enough of that rant. Good morning, Miss June. How you doing? Yeah, I completely get it. I completely get it. Yeah, she sells on her channel, and then whatever she doesn't sell, then she trying to list it on her Etsy for it to sit there to wait to see if it sells on there. Like say, like if one of her viewer wants to get it, but they don't got the money during her sell on her channel, then they can come back and get it on there later. Let's see. Every Etsy order I sell is $2.75 in fees. Yes. Yes, exactly, Joe. It's not like you're selling bee wings, right? I am doing amazing today. Got a bad kink in my neck. But other than that, I'm doing amazing. Me and the hubby went out for a date night last night to a friend's house. We did not get home and in the bed until like 2 o'clock this morning. Was so tired when I woke up. I'm like, oh, today it's going to need a double cup of coffee. Let's see. You're going to have show your bee setup? Yes, I can do a video to show my bee setup. I definitely could do that. Good morning, Miss Katie. How are you doing? Laura, it's because they try and get they try and pay for the advertisement. What's that? Oh, that's those clear labels. Thank you, babe. Sorry, guys. So, Michelle, let me know when it is 11 o'clock because my camera is blocking my bottom of my laptop, so I can't see the clock or time or anything. So, without going like this right here. So, let me know when it's 11 o'clock so that way I can end my live stream, please. No offense, guys, but I know you guys would love if I just don't even stop, but I got other stuff I gotta do because I gotta go help Grandma balance her checkbook today and finish doing up her new address book that I bought her. So I got it halfway filled up. She was super surprised when she got home. Ooh, I just remembered she also got me fudge. So Grandma her and a couple of her lady friends went to her family cabin for a week, or for like 4 days. And while she was gone, I babysat her cat. Well, because her cat's name is Boo, and I call him Mr. Booster. Good morning, Brian. How are you doing today? Let's see. So while she was gone and everything, they went, because her family cabin is up north. So while they were gone, they went to Mackinac Island. And she got me some Mackinac fudge. Let me tell you, that stuff is delicious. But because her cat has separation anxiety, I'm the only one she can actually leave him with and him not have a fit. And she don't even gotta leave him with me. They just live like literally like right next door. A driveway separating our two houses. So he stays there. I just go over and take care of him and feed him, water him, brush him on a daily basis, give him some love and attention, clean his spots at the end of every day. I go over there in the morning. I turn on the TV for him so he's got some noise there. And then at night I turn it off and turn on the light. And he just goes happy-go-lucky. He greets me at the door. He's such a good boy. Me either. I never had a bad fudge either. But I completely forgot she gave that to me. I sat it down on the counter in there because I was busy. I got distracted or whatnot. And I completely forgot about it until just now. It's been sitting in there on my counter since last weekend. I bad. So now we just gotta get up to here. Oh, you guys can't see that. So we just gotta go from here to here. And then I'll be ready to do the crosshatch. Get back down. More coffee time. Joy says, Danelle, do you know where Empire, Michigan is? I lived there when I was a little girl. I do not, but I can definitely look it up to see. Is it like up in, okay, so it's a Michigan thing, guys. So Michigan is like shaped like a mitten. I'm over here. Grandma's cottage like up in here. So is it like up in this way? Up in the hand, fingers, or the thumb? But I'm like actually like down in here somewhere. I do believe. I could be wrong, but I think it's down in the joint of the thumb. Close around there where I'm at. I'll definitely look it up. Empire, Michigan. Let's see. Mackinac Island fudge is the best. Yes, girl. But yes, vintage joy. I love fudge. Same here. My husband and son has actually figured out how to make homemade fudge. Oh, let me tell you, it's so good. Let's see. Empire, Michigan. I got a little post-it note right here where I'm writing everything down on. Did Auntie Donna go live this morning? I didn't see a pop-up for her. Granted, I was also late getting out of bed. I didn't get out of bed until around 9 o'clock this morning. And had to take care of puppies and all, but... Did Auntie Donna go live today? I didn't get a notification about her going live. And I normally do. Or is YouTube on a trip again? Okay. That's what I thought since I didn't get the notification, but I can't remember. Summertime, everybody's schedule gets so wacky that I have a hard time keeping up. Not sure where it is. I'll have to Google it, but I know it's somewhere. I think it's in the northern northwest part of Michigan. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, guys, let me show y'all the quilt. I got it delivered yesterday. Looky there. Let's do this without the lights. So I got that delivered yesterday. It is on his bed. And looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's see. Empire, Michigan. Oh yeah, completely opposite side as me. So I'm like just north of Detroit. So it's 4 hours and 12 minutes. So I'm over here close to where the little red dot is. And Empire, Michigan is all the way over here towards the northern part. So yep, I was right. I'm like right here on the thumb. It's right here on the thumb is where I'm at. Yay, I was right. I didn't tell you guys wrong. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, I took some pictures whenever I first got it done before I sent it to Auntie Donna. I took some pictures whenever I had. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Brian and Brenda and Joe. Yeah, I haven't either vintage. Okay, it's north of Frankfurt. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just like, I'm like, he had me hold off. Instead of him coming to get it, he had me wait until we were coming out to hang out with him. And I was supposed to make matching pillowcases to go with it. But I ran out of the fabric. And so I knocked off money off of it for him. So I just charged him what his remaining balance was, just whatever it costed me for the quilting of it, which Auntie Donna did. And Day done the label for me because my embroidery machine was in the shop at the time, and she did an absolutely phenomenal job on the label. He was so pleased. He was showing it off to all of his friends that came over last night. It was so cool. I handed it to him, and he instantly went and put it on the bed and had me come take pictures of it on the bed. I went to go take pictures of it. He's like, hang on, let me fix it all up nicely. I'm like, okay. It seems like the notifications are really hit or miss, mostly miss. Yes, girl. Let's see. We never did any of our cards. So, first Family Feud card, guys. Name something that can cause an argument when you're playing a board game. Name something that can cause an argument when playing a board game. Good morning, Miss Gladys. How are you doing today? Cheating, the rules. Those rules always get you. Cheating, yeah, cheating would definitely cause arguments. Or even just suspecting cheating. How much more do you have to do on your hand quilting on this quilt? So this is the second panel on here. So I got 2 more of these rectangular panels. So I got the crosshatch after I get up here. Once I get from here to here, then I got the crosshatch on this. And then I got the 2 other panels on here, which I'll go ahead and show you. And raise this up so that way there you can get a good view. So I did this one already, which was one of my favorites because I love these old trucks. And I just did, instead of doing a complete crosshatch, I just did it one direction, which I might want to just do it on all of them. But then we have this barn down here for the flowers. Not for sure what all I'm going to do on here just quite yet. I'll figure that out when I get to it. And then we got these beautiful old like milk jugs and canisters and stuff like that, acting as flower pots. And these were here will, so I'll probably do like around the planters, around the flowers, and then do a diagonal line there. Yes, Brian, I am so in love with these old-fashioned trucks. I love, 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 love. I'm telling you guys right now, oh my gosh, last night when we were on our way to our friend's house, there was this old truck that drove by. They completely gave it life. They gave this truck life, and it was absolutely amazing. But it was a gorgeous blue, like royal blue, gorgeous old-fashioned truck that they completely redone. And I mean, it was zooming down the freeway. It was gorgeous. It sounded beautiful. Oh my gosh. Michelle, I washed my apron for the first time yesterday. It shrank a bit, which was a good thing because the straps were too long because I am short. It held together very well, and now it's perfect. Fits perfect. Yay! Yeah, Brian, Jean from Captain Stitches, she taught me how to hand quilt. Yes, I do not do it exactly the way that she taught me. I had to refine it to what worked for me. But, however, she did do a 3-video series on hand quilting, teaching me from steps 1 of what materials I needed and everything to all the way through everything. Through the whole process. So, but that is Jean with Kept in Stitches. She's the one that taught me how to do the hand quilting. And also the one that got me interested in doing it. That reminds me, Janelle, that fabric bought from you that is blue with the old trucks is going into a quilt of valor very soon. I found some red fabric that goes with it that has the same truck and old barns too. Awesome! That is so amazing. Yes, those old trucks are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, they just need to bring back those old red and blue trucks. I would definitely buy one, but I want the heavy duty metal bodies, not like the flimsy bodies that you get now on vehicles. I want the old fashioned body. So what is everybody else working on right now? I know Andrea is working on a project. The star fabric is in the quilt I am working on now. Awesome. I love that star fabric. That was actually a 108 that I bought from Joann Fabrics. And I don't know what I was thinking when I bought like a whole bolt of it. But I got to a point where I had so much of it. I'm like, I gotta get rid of some of this. Because it's like just occupying so much space in here. And I was not making the quilts fast enough to use it all. See, Diana says she's working on her scarf sweater. Awesome. Amanda says studio is all cleaned up. Yay! Finishing up some bowl cozies. I love the shorts that you've been doing on those bowl cozies. That is so cool. Right, Andrea? I knew instantly that you would be able to put that to really good work, to really good use. Because I know that you do a lot of veteran quilts, so I knew you'd be able to put that to really good use. I fixing to give my furry babies a bath. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that later on to the pups. Be their first bath that they've had since they had their surgery. So I'm gonna give them a bath and hoping to get them in the backyard playing in their swimming pool today, but I don't know if I'll be able to have that chance or not. I need to make 4 utility aprons and sandwich quilt and bind that quilt we made last time before we start on the next one. Girl, chop chop! I'm still making the majestic mountain blocks with bee pattern, and Shackle is still helping, especially when I iron. He loves to sleep on my wool mat when I get done. I believe it. It's because it's so nice and warm. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump y'all. Just realized I was not in screen. So we just gotta go right here. And right now, we're right there. So just gotta go around these curves. Talk to you later, honey. I will not be buying any more fabric until my husband's employment situation gets better, so I am going to have to slow down on my quilts. But between what I have purchased and donated fabric, I am okay. Well, if you ever need me to send you fabric, you let me know. Here, let me tell you, I got tons, especially if you need any flannel. Dude, I got flannel and fleece coming up my ears. I seem to purchase fabric faster than I sell. Yeah, I think we all do, Laura. Andre goes, I never turn anything down. Hey, Melanie, how are you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, I definitely purchase fabric way faster than I can use it. I have 2 different things on pre-order right now. One is the Gray Works of Tula, and then something else. I don't even remember what it was now. Come on, come on. The last one, but being a stubborn mule. Okay, so now I'm here at the end. Bring you guys down closer. Really let you get a good view. So now I'm here at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my thread over here. Or off to this side. There. Let's get it over here in the dark blue. So I'm going to hold my thread over here off to the side. I'm going to lay my needle down here on top of it. Take the other end of the thread. And I'm going to twist it around a couple times. Then I'm going to put my finger over where I twisted it at and pull my thread. And that's going to create me a quilter's knot for the end. And then I'm going to go in right along here, come out a ways away, but I'm not going all the way through. So I'm right there. Not, oh, I actually did a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I went through right there. But I'm only going through the batting and the top layer. I'm not going all the way through. And then I'm just going to grab my needle and pull it until I come up to that knot. And then I'm going to give it a nice little tug. And you'll hear a pop. And that's that knot going in, getting in there. And you can actually feel it right underneath here just a little bit. But it's got itself buried into the batting and everything now. So that way there it's nice and secured. And the United States is now quilted. We got the USA quilted. We got the words USA quilted. Get you guys back up here. So, see, Melanie says, I completely understand. My D and her hubs got shorted from their SNAP funds and just had to order them some food to carry them for the week. She can't work, and so they took SNAP away. She has mental seizures from mental issues. Oh, wow. I am so sorry, Melanie. So I got the letters USA quilted. I got the United States map quilted. So now we just got to do the hashtag. So what I'm going to do is, I'm probably just going to do like I did over here. So I'm probably just going to do like I did over here and just do in one direction. I kind of like that. So it's not so much. Because these are already stitched down in between right here. So if I go just along those lines here, it'll give some detail and some quilting to it, but that would be all. And it won't be so much overpowering. And then I can move on to the third one. So I'd like to get this done sometime this year. So guys, I think we are going to end it here instead of getting started on the next one. Now, Sundays I am going to swap off and on between doing this and doing the EPP. So next Sunday we will be doing English paper piecing. Thank you, Michelle. So next Sunday we'll be doing English paper piecing. Get me back over here to you guys. Hi! So next Sunday we'll be doing English paper piecing, and Wednesday I will be working on this some more. So I'm hoping to get more of it done between now and then. But Motown is going to be set aside for a little bit because I need to get this done up, and then I got one other item I need to get completed. But this is one that I really need to get done very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and get this taken care of first. But I'm going to give all the updates of everything later today in my video. See, same here. Melanie, my daughter is having seizures and I cannot even help them out right now. I was sending her money as I could, but she says she has a visiting nurse who is helping get her stuff set up. That is awesome, Andre, that she's got someone to help her. You guys have a wonderful, beautiful day. You as well, Brian. Thank you for coming and hanging out with my crazy booty. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, beautiful, safe, happy day today. If you get out and about, make sure you smile. A true smile from your heart. Because for one, it helps. You never know when that smile can help brighten someone else's day. And it helps you feel better as well. I love you guys all so much. And thank you guys so much for always coming and supporting me. I love it, and I love seeing all your beautiful names in here. Really brings me joy to see everybody come in and hang out with me. So you guys all have